morning, Year 3. Welcome to Wednesday's lesson on the 24th of February. We're going to continue with statistics, and today we are going to learn to draw pictograms. Now, I wonder if any of you have seen a pictogram before and what this word means. Give yourself time to write today's date and learning objective, and then press play to continue. So let's get ready. Off we go. So let's answer today's starter questions. So pause the video and answer question 1, question 2 and question 3. Please draw out the table in your book as well before you fill it in. Pause the video to give yourself some time. Right, so let's have a look together. How many does each tally represent? So let's try and count them. So who can remember what this amount shows us without counting? Well done. This amount of tallies represents 5 because it has that line that goes through it, has that tally line that goes through it. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well done. Let's look at the next one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Well done. Draw the tallies to show 7 and 11. So would we do it as 7 ones all in a line like that? 7 lines? We wouldn't, would we? We'd make sure that we would have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to cross it through when you count 5. 6, 7. And B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross through it. And one more. 5, 10, 11. So now it's time to complete the tally chart. So how many pink buttons do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 in total. Let's look at the blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do we do when we have 5? Cross through, well done. And the last one, 6. Finally, the green. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 green buttons. Well done. Let's move on. Let's learn. So, Ron and Amir have been tallying the vehicles that drive past their window. This is similar to what we did yesterday. Can you complete the tally chart? So as you can see, we've got the amount of tallies for car and bus, but you need to work out the total. And then for lorry and motorbike, we have the total, but we don't have the tallies. So can you write the total or the tallies to match the representations or the numbers? Pause the video to draw this in your books. Write down the vehicles and the tallies and totals, please. Well done. Let's have a look, see how we did. So how many cars do we have? We have 10. 5, 10. Let's have a look at bus. We've got 1, 2 for bus. Now we want to draw a 6 here. So how would we do that? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fabulous. The last one, we want 4 motorbikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done if you got that correct, and give yourself a tick. So, Ron and Amir use their tallies to draw pictograms. So they've got their tally chart here with all their data and information on there, but they make it into a pictogram. So let's have a look at a pictogram that Ron creates. Ta-da! This is a pictogram. So what's different about a pictogram and a tally chart? Have a think. Well done. A pictogram might use pictures or symbols to represent the total. So instead of doing tallies like here, we have a circle that will represent each vehicle. So let's count how many cars there were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the same as in the tally chart. Remember to look at the key because it will tell us how much each circle is worth. So each circle is worth one vehicle. So let's have a look at Amir. Here is Amir's representation of this tally chart, and he turned it into a pictogram. Tiny says Amir hasn't drawn enough circles. Pause the video and have a think what is different between these two pictograms. Fantastic! So Amir is tiny because he hasn't done enough circles. However, let's look at the key. The key on Amir's is each circle is represented by two vehicles. So we need to count up in twos to see if we have the correct amount in the tally chart. So that's worth 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So Amir is correct. He's just changed his key to show that one circle is worth two vehicles. So Ron and Amir are both correct, as you can see there. So let's have a go ourselves. You can have a go with Tiny. So here is our new table with the data of all the vehicles and the total of vehicles. Can you in your book draw this table and draw circles to represent each amount of cars, or vehicles, sorry. Let's have a look at the first one together. Also, the challenge actually is each circle is worth two vehicles. So have a go to see if you can do this. Let's have a look together. So if each circle is worth two vehicles, we need to count up in twos. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. So these circles represent 12 cars, which is what we have here. How many circles will we need to show the bus, the amount of buses? That is right, we will just need one, because one circle is two vehicles. Now the next one, let's have a look at lorries, because this is a bit trickier. So let's count up. 2, 4, 6. Oh dear, we've got too many. How can we represent 5 when we are counting up in twos? We can just half it. So 2, 4, and one more is 5. You have a go at trying to represent 7. Let's have a little look together. So let's count up in twos, and then we can add on one more if we need to by adding a semicircle. So 2, 4, 6, and we want 7, so we add half the semicircle on because that is worth 1. Fantastic if you got that correct. Whee! So here we have the amount of time somebody has spent reading throughout the week. This is so long with their reading. So we can add a key to show in our pictogram how much one book is worth. So have a think, looking at these numbers, what could we show? What could the key be? So one book equals minutes. We could say that one book equals 10 minutes or 5. It is up to you. So can you make, let's go through this together actually. So this key is representing 10 minutes. So one book equals 10 minutes. Can we count up all together how many minutes Alex is reading in total? So you need to look carefully because how much is half of a book worth? How many minutes is half of a book showing? Well, if it's half of 10, that's 5, so that is 5 minutes. So pause the video and have a count to see if you can work out the total of minutes Alex has spent reading this week. Let's count together. It's easier to count the whole ones first, so we're going to be counting up in tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, otherwise known as 1 hour, 70, 80, 90 minutes, 100 minutes, 110 minutes, 120 minutes, and 120 minutes is the same as 2 hours, 130 minutes, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. Now it's time to add up the halves. So 85, 90, 95, 200 minutes. So 200 minutes, or you can say 3 hours and 20 minutes. Both answers are correct. Now it's time for you to have a go at your working out in your learning packs. So find today's learning and today's learning objective, which is to draw pictograms. So I want you in your books to draw out the tables really neatly, and you can do a tally chart and pictograms as well. Now be careful to look at the key, because the key is worth different, okay? So one circle might be 1 piece of fruit, one circle might be 2 pieces of fruit. Make sure you're looking. I hope you had fun doing today's lesson with drawing pictograms. We're going to continue with pictograms later this week. Fantastic learning today, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye!